Hi, my name is Nina Torres, and this is my summary and thoughts on the Facebook dilemma. First of all, I thought it was interesting how they started off the video with old footage from 2005 before Facebook really even took off. It shows Mark Zuckerberg as a young student and creator of Facebook. Zuckerberg did not know what he was truly getting into. A few minutes in, they show another old video of Zuckerberg saying, "You should make things happen and apologize after." This thought process of apologizing after is displayed throughout the film and Facebook's history. One of the biggest topics is how Facebook only wants to grow and become as big as they can until everyone is on Facebook. They were not prepared for the possible consequences. Another big topic of the film is that Facebook is not responsible for what people post. As Facebook grew, fake news and fake accounts have become a constant problem. The first serious revolution Facebook created was when President Mubarak of Cairo, Egypt, stepped down due to riots and disapproval started by Facebook. This caused immense polarization in Egypt. Zuckerberg has always downplayed how much information of his users he had really sold to third parties. These third parties, also called hackers and data brokers, sold Facebook users information, which started the creation of fake news and the spread of misinformation at the expense of others. They had no solution to this situation and still have no solution. All they can do is take down fake information and fake accounts whenever they catch it. Facebook recently has hired thousands more employees to specifically search for false information. Previous to this situation, they were more focused on revenue than being properly staffed and prepared for future problems that would arise with Facebook. In 2012, Facebook went public, raising its IPO by millions. This made Facebook even more targeted by advertisers. Facebook was now tracking what people do outside of the website. This meant tracking all websites you visit, all products you look up, etc. Advertisements on your Facebook are now directly linked to items and websites that you have previously looked up. This same data can be used to influence political views and propaganda. Facebook also created a division between Russia and the Ukraine. The Ukraine claims that Russia hacked them. Russia has been specifically launching disinformation campaigns on other countries, including us. They have been using social media as a weapon. Part 2 talks about Facebook's role in the past election. Facebook can measure political information to send ads to appropriate candidates. Citizens in Macedonia were creating fake news about Trump and Clinton during the election to make money. Sadly, fake news had more appeal and shares than the real news. Since Facebook has no editor, the false news was circulated more due to the user's algorithms. As mentioned in Part 1, Russia interfered with the fake news on Facebook during the previous election. Some fake accounts they created were white supremacy, pro-Trump, anti-Trump, etc. They did this just to seem legit and go unrecognized by Facebook, even though they were all created in St. Petersburg. Another country that felt the wrath of Facebook was the Philippines. President Duterte used Facebook to raise support and killed those who opposed him. After many murders and crimes in the Philippines, Facebook now has a new verification center for global issues. Facebook has been fanning ethnic tensions for years. Specifically, hate speech towards Muslims has been recorded since 2014. The United Nations even became involved when Buddhists inflicted terrorism on minorities near the Middle East. The United Nations said that Facebook in particular played a huge role in this genocide. Facebook was and still is causing a lot of real-world harm in third-world countries. One of the biggest international data brokers, Cambridge Analytica, have been using political data of over 50 million users. This company got access to the info by third parties without Facebook's permission. After this happened, Facebook changed its policy and banned the company from the site. This caused Zuckerberg to be called before Congress to assure he finally changed his safety and privacy policies after being warned many times. I thought this was a very informational film, and I learned a lot of things from it. I used to always wonder why shoes or clothes I had just looked up would always be on my newsfeed on Facebook. I got a couple questions for after watching the film. First, does Twitter have similar problems to Facebook? Do you think they also collect data from their users? Also, do you think Facebook has actually increased our privacy, or are they still selling our data? Personally, I don't believe they have stopped selling our data because I still see the ads and websites all over my newsfeed every single time I go on Facebook. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.